Hi, my name is Atikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about a different topic that, wow, shocked me when I saw this online, and I was like, let me come and share with you guys. Pastor accused of hiring hitmen to kill his own stepdaughter. His own stepdaughter. Okay, let's look at the chilling Lesego Masina Meda case, okay? Because the church leader, guys, accused in stepdaughter's murder plot. Betrayal inside the church, pastor shocking the congregants. She was shot in her bedroom. Yes, let's look into that again right now. A quiet home in Mabopane, Pretoria. A young woman in her bedroom and a murder that would expose a chilling betrayal inside her own family. In July 2025, 32-year-old Lesego Mary Masina was shot and killed in what initially looked like a robbery. Armed intruders stormed the house, tied up family members in the living room, and then walked straight into Lesego's bedroom. But months later, investigators made a discovery that shocked the community. Police believed this was not a robbery. They believed it may have been a planned hit. And the person accused of orchestrating it is someone few could ever imagine: a church archbishop and Lesego's own stepfather, trusted family member. The night of the murder, on that night in July 2025, intruders allegedly forced their way into the family home in Mabopane. That is in Pretoria, right? The night of the murder, inside the living room, several members of the household were tied up. Among them was Archbishop Paulos Masina, the founder of the St. Paulos Apostolic Church. But instead of searching the house randomly like most robbers would, the attackers allegedly went directly to Lesego's bedroom. Moments later, a gunshot rang out. Lesego Masina was dead. At first, investigators treated the crime as robbery gone wrong. But something about the case didn't add up. The case takes a dark turn months later as the investigators kept investigating. Months later, police uncovered information that suggested the attack had been carefully planned. In September 2025, the investigation took a dramatic turn when Archbishop Paulos Masina was arrested at his workplace. He now faces serious charges, including murder, kidnapping, robbery. Authorities believe the killing may have been arranged through intermediaries. Police later arrested an alleged hitman named Maisela Freddy Kekana, who reportedly had connection to the Archbishop's church. Investigators believe the attackers may have been paid as little as 2,000 rand each. Excuse me. Haibo. A shocking amount for a human life. The family conflict, as the investigation deepened, disturbing details about tensions within the family began to emerge. According to relatives, conflict had been growing inside the household for months. The Archbishop had reportedly brought a young female spiritual trainee into the family home. Over time, the relationship between them allegedly became romantic. Plans were reportedly being made for the woman to become his wife and take on leadership role within the church. This reportedly triggered a bitter separation between the Archbishop and Lesego's mother, Adeline Masina. During the divorce, family members say Lesego stood firmly by her mother's side, and that may have been her target. That may have been what made her a target. The threats before the murder. Even more disturbing, Lesego had reportedly received a threatening letter earlier in 2025. Inside the envelope were bullets. The message was clear: her life was in danger. At the time, the threat was explained as coming from jealous woman involved in a love triangle. But family members now believe that story may have been fabricated to mislead investigators. Whoa! When you think you have problems and then you find out other families have problems, not when. They also say Lesego had told the relatives that she feared her stepfather wanted her killed. Another devastating loss, the tragedy didn't stop with Lesego's murder. In October 2025, her mother, Adeline Masina, reportedly died after suffering a heart attack. Oh, girl. Family members say the grief of losing her daughter, combined with the shock of the allegations surrounding her husband, became too much to bear. The Messina family lost both a daughter and a mother within months. The court battle, the accusers have since appeared in court at the Garankuwa Magistrate Court. They remain in custody as the case continues to unfold. Outside the courthouse, community members have gathered in anger and disbelief. Many are demanding that bail be denied, that justice be served. The case is expected to continue in April 2026. And until then, people of Mabopane are left with haunting questions. How did a young woman end up murdered in her own bedroom? Was this truly a planned hit? And if so, why? For the Messina family, the answers cannot come soon enough, because behind the headlines and the courtroom drama is the devastating reality of the life lost too soon. A daughter, a sister, a young woman whose future was taken away in the most shocking way imaginable. Wow. Imaginable. And a case that continues to shake the entire community. I have a lot of questions. Why, if they were going through divorce, were still staying together? When they were going through divorce, why were they still staying together with this man? Because this man is said to be inside the house when this so-called break-in, robbery gone wrong situation happened and the murder of Lesego was happening. Why come for Lesego, not the mother? Not that it was going to be right if it was the mother. Why is the stepfather coming for Lesego? This smells a lot of shady things happening. There's a lot of unspoken truth about this. This man needs to tell us why Lesego was a target, because he was not married to Lesego. I'm asking a lot of questions, honestly. I'm shocked. And this pastor was no, man, something is going on there. If this man is so arrogant to go and date a young spiritual daughter, bring him in the house, didn't he have a relationship like that with Lesego? I'm just asking, because why kill her, not the mother, the one they are battling divorce with? Why her? I could be very wrong with my questions, but I'm just asking because, excuse me. Now, the sad part is that this person is a pastor, and the pastors are the ones that are supposed to be upholding the community, trusted by the communities. Hey, but hey, in South Africa, pastors we have seen wonders because of pastors in our country. This was just brutal, man. And it should have clicked even when these people entered the house. In fact, let's say they were not staying with the stepfather because of the divorce, because I don't understand this part. Why was he in the house while there was a divorce? Why were they in the same house? Why? That for me is really bothering me in all levels of bothersome. Nonetheless, even with that being said, I'm sitting here now questioning a lot of things, because I'm asking myself, why is Lesego the main target, but Lesego was not the one she was married to? What were the ties of Ukekana, the gunman, with the church? Kuningi. Oh, kuningi, Nkosi yami, kuningi. Guys, sizoba safe kuphi as a country? if these things keep happening with people that we trust, where are we going to be safe, Konje? Hey. Anyway, what are your thoughts when it comes to this? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.